Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Mhm. Čáry Maripuk,
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me
ona
after
učí
class.
bombardu. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. To je, tam ještě zamknuté, že jo. Let's go. Jo, by the way. Černokněžník. Ona vlastně už je zima. Vlastně včera, jak jsem hrál, tak jsem skončil zimou. Když nejsem jako těžký fanoušek Harryho Pottera, tak ta hra mě strašně moc baví, nevím. Jo, to vím, to musíš, to potřebuješ tady toto. Počkej, ať minus si ten. To musíš použít. Vím, už jsem to zjistil. No. Ono ti to reálně ta hra neřekne, no. Já jsem se toto musel zjistit na tom, počkej, jdu správně? Já jsem se podíval na YouTube, jak se to dělá, jakože tyhle turby, oni dávají 500, což je dost jako za hře získat peníze, pičo těžší, než jsem si myslel. Máš vždycky nápad na peníze, jak se získávají lehce? Když oni hrajou tyhle kartičky. Myslím, že to je strašně málo NPCček, jako. Tady tenhle je klasický, co máš? Toho potkáš na tom lítání. Není žádný? Škoda. Byla na písíčku, tak cheatuju, že? Jo, a víš, že jedna mise je prý jenom čistě jenom na PSko. Čistě na PSko jedna mise navíc, než na ostatní těch. Ani na PCčku, ani na Xboxu to není, ale jedna mise je tady jenom čistě na PSku. Prý. A je prý ta nejlepší mise. S Harry Potterem? Aha. To ani nevím, no. Tam jsem ještě nedošel.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Co jsem vyhašel? Ne. Tak
I've
jenom
completed all of my
bombardu.
tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit,
Splnil jsem všechny tasky a absolutně nevím, co jsem dělal.
based upon the knowledge
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Tam bombardo, ne descendo.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dog?
Jak ne descendo. Klasika, a descendo je co vlastně? Jo, tak zemi.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Tak, gobstone tady někde.
Revelio.
Aha.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Tak to jsou gule. Aspoň na prostě názem s tou nama skurvenýma. Počkej. Jo, tam je napsané, no, že zabiješ avakadavrou každého. A pokud to uděláš na plošák, tak jako se nedivím. Musím se vychcat. No, ale reálně ta hra mě baví, jako. Takže jako to má strašně takové ten příběh nezajímavý, ti bych řekl pravdu, ten příběh základně je strašně nezajímavý. Třeba ty, než jsem u televize, takže nevím, jestli něco píšeš. Ale strašně ten příběh je nezajímavý, strašně nezajímavý. O té tvojí ancient magii a takové to. Je to strašně nezajímavé, za prvé mi přijde a za druhé si strašně nadřazený nad ostatníma. Nepřijde mi, že by si jim jako měl vůbec nějakou chybu jako kouzelník, víš co? Že si úplně dokonalý kouzelník, který by pičoval. Kdyby tady toto byl kánon, podle mě, jako jestli tohle je vůbec kánon, tahle hra, což nevím. Tak jestli tohle by byl někdy kánon, kamo, tak Harry Potter se může jít zahrabat. Reálně Harry Potter se může těžce zahrabat. Protože ona bude umět dají Adabete Kadabra, toto a úplně všechny kouzla umíš. A přijde mi to strašně vtipný, no. Chápu, je to gameplay. Ale jako kdyby si udělal Adabe. Maty chrábromilec. Chrábromilec? Co chrábromilec? Myslíš? Já jsem dělal ty gobstony, že? Co potřebuji na ty ostatně? Nám bych chtěl bombardu. Akord Dirikav. Aha. Jo, tady potřebuji získat dvě monstra. Dirikavla a Giant Purple Toada. Grow and harvest hogsweed. Ok, na bombardu mi tady je popsané. Mám. Strašně. Profesor Galek mám difficult test. Chinese Chomping Cabbage a Mandrake and Venomous Tentacle at once. Takže ty musíš v jednom boji použít čínské zelí. latinské zelí nějaké upravené. Mandragoru a Venomous Tentaclu. Já jsem použil Mandragoru a i Venomous Tentaclu. A chybí mi tady jenom toto. A ještě musím gromnout Harvest Flex Seedu. Indo. Mist Potion. Thunder Potion. Aha. Já jdu zase Sebastianem. To má nejzajímavější příběh. Reálně mě nejvíc baví příběh kamo se Sebastianem. Nikým jiným. To jdu. Reálně kamo, jediný příběh, co mi je jako zajímavý, tak je Sebastian. Nikdo jiný. Jinak ten příběh tady je úplně... Ne. To mi je jasné, že on tě naučí kouzlo. Tak z mýho to čekám, že? A i tak, jako ten jeho příběh jakoby má nějaký vývoj postavy, víš, že on se vyvíjí. Že byl takový jako, že ahoj, jako znám tě, neznám tě, víš co? Potom postupně jako ukážu ti tu místnost, jako kterou používáme, víš co? Která je taky v Harry Potterovi mi přijde, jakože. Ale vlastně v Harry Potterovi je ta komnata největší potřeby, což máš tady a tu tam si děláš ty věci, že? Takže tam můžeš craftit a toto. Ale on tě učí ty kouzla, myslím, že tě naučí 2 kouzla, to mě naučí už ty 2 kouzla, myslím, že. Tenhle zmrt. Že tady toho nesnažím.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Takže mě naučí Crucio potom. Crucio. Víš, my můžeme mít rádi, že my nemáme žádný ten. Počkej, vypadá to startup.
Revelio.
What the fuck? Teď to byli lidi reálně. Tak tebe mrdá.
Revelio.
Okay. Můžu použít Alohomor.
Alohomor. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Salazar Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
No, už 9 třeba.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Hello, Mr. I actually have some moons.
Oh, I knew I could count on you.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if...
You are to be commended.
Takže musí být další 4 a v 2.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Revelio.
By that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Confringo!
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Lumos.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look at
Journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt. Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
There may be something to this pile of rubble.
Revelio. Lumos.
Perhaps try Reparo.
Reparo.
Jo,
The relief
tam mi
of
to
a person
došlo.
facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Revelio.
The voice is 8.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar
Skoro každý
Slytherin.
jako ten
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not
Slytherin
want the
dokáže mluvit
ability to
s
speak
hadama, no.
past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open.
Kurčo,
I'm
ještě
hoping
neumím.
you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely found this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio.
They're look closely at each gate.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
Kurva.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Mhm. Ow.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You're so surprised. We're in a
Kurva.
maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
No fucking way, Sherlock. Hádám, že tohle je ta hadanka. Spojení. Tohle. A vrch. Tohle. Ale pičo, co je vrch a spodek, kurva. Kdyby to měl jeden, tak neřeknu. Není to nástroj? No, na té straně, počkej. Tohle to otevře tu bránu, hádám. Nevíš, Peťo, prosím tě? Tohle zavřeme. Ještě tady je cesta. Ale kurva. To je hůl. Aha, bude vidět. Nic není. Nepodíváš se mi na YouTube, prosím tě? Borán, já fakt vůbec nevím. asi chápu toho, že tady jsou ty sochy, to jenom si zaznačit vůbec. M-ko, toto, si toto, had. A musím to dát časovým limitem. A zabij mě to, dobré vidět. A ta hůl tam ani není. Jak to mám zjistit? Super, že je Revelio, kurva. Máš toto, ale... Kde je ta hádanka, kámo? Musím někde odpověď, ne? Kde tu odpověď na to? No. Já se jdu na YouTube. No, to teďka řešit reálně. Ok. Já už to chápu. Pičo, ty tak jednoduchý, ale já jsem taky skurvený debil. Sporek a toto.
Revelio. Lumos.
Kolco a had. Kolco. Yep. Já jsem se na to díval. Reálně to je absolutně jednoduché, akorát jsem nevšiml, vy kokot. Pokračuju. No jo. Jdu za mnou. Jdu. Tohle k čemu?
Lumos. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio. Lumos.
Teď záleží, jestli tam toto funguje, nebo tam toto funguje, takže tu máš co? Tu máš sporek a tohle. Sporek a tohle. Takže... Toto. Kurva. Okay. Toto a sporek. Jo.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
To jsem otevřel. A tu jsou ještě jedny.
Revelio.
Jo.
Lumos.
Jo. Beře tu jinou mysl, takže pokračuju. A hrám, že to budou tyhle, že jo.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Revelio.
Search each corridor.
Jo, to jsou
May not
tady
be
ty
obvious
dveře,
which
co tam
leads
máme.
where.
Kolco a trůhelník, jo. Kolco s čárama a trůhelník. Kolco s čárama a trůhelník.
Another
Kolco.
welcoming sword, was he?
Toto.
Excellent work.
Okay.
We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
A víš to, tu hru si hrál, máš na tu pár hodin, ty vole, a snad nebudeš tady tuhle misi. Vlastně
I
nedělal.
spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton.
Lucio.
And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous. I'm truly sorry
došlo.
about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Protego! You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible.
Dobra,
Hogwarts
tak
found
dobra,
his
no.
possession. What an honor.
Ja mam
Still
tuhle
can't
misję
believe
z
Ominous
tym
never
też
told
dawno.
me about his...
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You couldn't linger here. Find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio. Reparo. Incendio. Leviosa. Impulso. Incendio.